Hi guys, SwifTs here, and today I'm bringing you another episode of my FIFA 17 Bournemouth career mode series. This episode is season 1 episode 10 I believe, and as you saw we're not actually starting with Bournemouth this time. I mentioned this last episode that we will still be playing as England in the internationals for the first half of this episode, and then we'll be hopping over back to Bournemouth in the Premier League I believe. This was also a second part towards the last episode, even though I could have said all of this in the last episode. I just wanted to do it in, wanted to start the reviews from the 16th on episode 11. I wanted to get the first 10 episodes out of the way first. Don't know why, I just wanted to. So basically the only things, literally I wrote down 3 words with an and sign to talk about. It says college and work times. That's literally all I wrote down to speak about this entire episode, and funnily enough this is the longest episode I've done in the Bournemouth career mode, 20 minutes and 7 seconds based on the time I can see on the screen right now. But college and work times, I didn't write them down, so I'm going to have to actually shout off the top of my head, even though I should know them anyway. Right, college, let's just do this as of a normal shift, a normal week anyway, not so much a where Easter, we got a bank holiday when I go back. I've also, next week I'll have like 6 working shifts instead of college. I'm going to do a normal week for me within college and work. So on the Mondays I am in college from 9, but I end up going there at 8. I always get there at 8 because buses are not reliable, so I get there an hour early and just chill, maybe even watch an episode of The Flash or any TV show, whatever's on that night, or that morning I should say. It's converted over as like 1 or 2 AM. But I'm basically there from 8, but I'm just going to say 9 anyway because the time I'm scheduled in, from 9 till 4:15. But I usually only stay till 12:20 because, like I said, buses are unreliable, and the experiences of the 3 Mondays I've stayed are terrible. I've ended up waiting at minimum of 1 hour. The other 2 times were an hour and 20 minutes and an hour and a half for a bus, and they come over 15 minutes. Reason being is either one doesn't show up in that time, which they did, so that's not the case anyway, or they do show up and they're full because at that time for some reason everyone's on the bus. It can't be because of a rush hour, because 4 o'clock, rush hour is 5 o'clock roughly, because that's the tradition. That's why they changed the shift. The traditional work shift was 9 till 5, but they changed it so you could do different shifts just so rush hour wasn't as bad, but it's still the traditional shift I believe. But yeah, for some reason I just do that, plus it's Joanna, which is one of my 3 teachers. I don't know anymore how many teachers I've got. It could just be 2, might be 3, because one of them left, probably one of the best 2 anyway. I can't distinguish out of them 2 who are the best. I know Joanna's worst, but yeah, basically I have 4 lessons on a Monday, and then I have a 2-hour break, and I have 3 more lessons. Fuck that. 2-hour breaks. You just switch off. I know it's the same for everyone else in my class and they don't all leave, but that's their choice really at the end of the day. I leave because of the bus problem, not just because of a 2-hour break. So I have stayed plenty of days after the 2-hour break until 3:30, and then I leave anyway, instead of staying that extra last period and 45 minutes. I can't be bothered, so I just go home early. So yeah, that's the Monday, so 9 till 4:15, aka 12:20, which is when I normally leave. But like I said, I get the bus home, so I don't actually get home at that exact time. Tuesday is pretty much a pointless day for me. I'm in college from 9 till 10:30. Yes, 10:30. It's an hour and a half day. It takes me 20 minutes. It's not really 20 minutes to get there actually. I leave my house at about 7:15 for the bus. Get on the bus around 7:27 scheduled time, or scheduled timetable for the bus based on that bus stop. So let's just say 1/2 'cause it's usually late anyway. I get there at about, I don't know, 7 minutes to. That's been the most frequent time I've checked. 7:53 is the most common time I check. So it takes a while to get there, based on the time I leave my house, and I'm only there for an hour and a half. Not fun. And when I go home anyway, I get off at a certain stop anyway, what gives me 8 to 15 minutes walking home time, depending on how fast I walk. I could get off, I could go past another 3 bus stops and get off the 4th one and be at home in like 4 minutes from that stop. It's about the same time because that's an extra 4-minute bus journey I suppose. So it doesn't really matter what stop I get off. It depends if I want a short walk or a long walk, and I normally take the longer walk. besides my work, I don't actually do much exercise, so I enjoy to do some walking. Anyway, that's Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, I am in from 9 till I'm gonna say 1:10 because my tutor is the actual teacher that's left anyway. But we have tutor on the Wednesday from 12:20 to 1:10, but he always felt it was pointless, so we never did it. So he always let us out around about 12:20 at the latest normally. But I think with the new teacher we're going to get, or the teacher what we've taken over, who's already there, I think she's a bit more bitchy, or she's definitely more bitchy. You can hear her shout from across the rooms. Probably because the rooms we're in is glass windows, yeah, nice one. Well, she's going to have plastic windows, I suppose it could be. But no, it's literally half plasterboard or whatever it is, and half window, our room besides the door. But you can hear her from like 4 classes down screaming at our students. Like, that's her talking as well. So yeah, if we get her, then I have a feeling then we'll end up having to stay the entire tutor and do the pointless shit. So I'm going to put down 1:10 for now. Thursday, however, is the same. It is 9 to 1:10. Obviously we don't have tutor on that day, we just have Joanna. I potentially leave early some of them days. I mean, I've left early 3 Thursdays, so I left at like 10:30 to 10:30 or between that time and 11. But I usually stay the full Thursday anyway, because it's the only time I get taught her topic, unless we're close to an exam and then I do it elsewhere. Speaking of her topic, we've had 20 lessons on accounting spreadsheets. So I know some people are like, oh, it's fucking spreadsheets, it's simple as. Well, I haven't done IT for fucking years anyway. Chris Morning just scored F for us, making it 1-0. Not a bad goal. I don't know who got the assist because I didn't check. But yeah, I was just fuming at the end result. But anyway, what was I saying? Fuck. Yeah, we've had about 20 lessons on the spreadsheets that she's meant to be teaching us. Yeah, all that apparently happens is you read from the book and do it yourself. So I have not turned up to any of the lessons. One was Thursday end of term, so I didn't go in. 2 lots were Monday, so I didn't go in. And the other one, I was doing a revision for a resit, and then I just didn't go back after, because what's the point? I'm doing revision for the exam I had the next day. I'm not going to flood my brain with fucking spreadsheet information, I'll probably fail again. So I didn't do that. I did end up passing the resit. I got 70%, and you needed 70% to pass, so I got fucking lucky again. But that's for another day, I suppose. So that's them. Friday, I don't actually have to go to college, and I'm not work scheduled either, so that's technically a free day, although I do usually work. I've probably got about a 60% chance of saying yes to working for a Friday, or asking to work Friday, just to get more money in it. Saturday, I do work from 6 AM to 9:45 scheduled, but it's normally to finish, so roughly 2 o'clock, so 6 till 2. Sunday's the same, basically 6 till 9:45, except it's Sunday, so it's not until 2, it's only till 10 max, so an extra 15 minutes if that. And it's time and a half, so that's lovely. So that's my schedules anyway. I like the fact when as soon as I started the last week, like the weekend for me from college away, so Friday to Sunday, I said fucking nothing. By the way, we went on a streak of red cards. There's one, they had a penalty, this is why I was fuming. They got a penalty and I dived the wrong way. And then I think I got another red card as well. Kyle Walker got one in a couple of minutes, which was quite diabolical, to be honest. But yeah, that's the work and college schedule. I mean, 9 minutes, talk about 7 days, and I spent half the time on Monday. It's not too bad, to be honest. I guess I'll fucking, just because we're on the schedule of that, let's explain a bit more about where I can actually get uploads in. Right, so I finish at 12:20 on Monday, because I'll probably leave early every day. Let's say I get home about 1 o'clock. I can then watch some episodes and review them. So I do have time on that day. Tuesday I definitely have time, I finish at 10:30. So I'll get home around about 11:30 max time, depending on the buses. Wednesday and Thursday I finish at 1:10. I can still do videos. I can still do 1 or 2, depending on how long it takes to upload, or render and upload. And obviously if I've seen episodes to review or not. What we got next? Thursday, no, I've done that. Friday, if I don't have work, I can do about 3, 4, maybe even 5 or 6 episodes. But depending on how long it takes to upload, like I said. So yeah, that's that. Saturday and Sunday, like Saturday I finish at 2. That's the longest finish I've got on any of the days, and the earliest start as well. That's if it does stay till 2. Sunday I finish at 10, which is the earliest I finish on any day because Tuesday's half 10. But hang on, let me just mention, this is the timetable I currently have. Because of this new teacher, she already does lessons as well. She could potentially change it. I fucking hope she don't, because I like this timetable. I'd rather come in at 9 on a Tuesday, or 9 on all my college days and finish then. I'd rather do that. If she starts us later, I'm just gonna bunk. Right. So on a Wednesday to Thursday, how long are we there for? 9 till 1:10, what's that? 4 hours, 10 minutes. If we start at fucking 12 and she makes us finish at 4:15 on both them days, I'm just not gonna do it. Like, I will refuse. I will leave early every single day, except the Tuesday, unless that's changed as well. I have a feeling she's gonna change that to like 12 to half 1, and I'm not gonna do it. No, my entire class is the same. Like, they won't leave early. Like, they will all dispute it. None of us want to start later. Although they always complain that they're tired and shit, but they'll do that anyway. Like, we all want to keep the times we've got. They're fucking brilliant. Like, the day's over and done with, that's how I see it. We've got the rest of the day. Like, I don't want to wake up on a Tuesday. Like, yeah, getting a lie-in would be nice, but I don't want to wake up on a Tuesday and 9 and going to college like 10:30 or something, or 10:30, like 12 or something. That means I can't do things at the beginning of the day. Like, if I was going to go out, I can't go out at the beginning of the day. Whereas after, I can. And if I did finish later, that means I can't do much after either. It ruins the day for you, trust. Plus, the later you start in the day. Say if I'm used to waking up early anyway. Let's say I wake up around 9 and we start at like 12. I'm just going to be drained anyway. Yeah, I know it's only 3 hours, but I'm still going to be fucking drained. I'll do some mental shit in the morning and just be killing myself or something. It's not going to be fun. Things I have noticed, by the way, by playing FIFA recently, is somehow my passing's got quite a lot smarter. Like, I would play 3 or 4 passes stringed together, like you saw right there. I just put it inside again. Normally I would have, no, I could have done a better choice of words there. But normally, instead of passing it inside for that second time, I would have cut round and shot. I probably lost the ball actually, not shot. But I don't know why. But the thing is, my passing up to goal is really nice. Creating chances is not bad at the moment, but my finishing is not good at all. It's actually horrific. I mean, in this game in particular, I'm going to end the commentary soon anyway, so I am going to ruin it. Not that I mentioned any of the teams I had on anyway, so that's just silly for me. We are currently in the Premier League again, by the way, at home to Hull City. I will mention that. What was I saying? Shit. No Tourette's was performed in this video, by the way. No, I do not have him, even though I swear like 90% of my life. Bad child, I'm joking. What was I going to say? Why is it that you get distracted for half a second and lose your thoughts? Like, how does that manage to work? Fuck it, I can't remember. But I'm sure if you watched part 1 of the plan, so last episode number 9 of the career mode, you would have remembered I spoke about Arsenal playing West Ham on the 5th. It currently still is the 5th. Like I said, 2 videos done in one day. I mean, all I had to do is the commentaries and upload it. Which obviously the uploading takes a lot longer than 15 minutes or 20 minutes as this one is. But let's talk a bit more on the fixtures today. For whatever time we've got, 7 minutes, 6 minutes. Right, I already mentioned that Arsenal have got West Ham, we've also got Hull City, Middlesbrough, Southampton and Crystal Palace, Swansea and Tottenham, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool and Bournemouth. Let's go with my predictions, yeah? I'll even write these down to see if I'm right. Right, to find a spare piece of paper, let me just rip this bit out. Hang on, that took longer than it usually does. Right, what we got then? We got my team, obviously Arsenal, so AFC. I'm going to go with a nice lovely 4-0 victory over West Ham. Yeah, I know, I've got that much faith in us not conceding, not scoring that much. Scoring's not a problem for us half the time. We've scored a lot of goals, but we concede a lot as well. But then again, I think I might change that from 4-0, because Koscielny's not going to be playing, so we've got no leadership in defence. So I will actually change that. Let's not go with 4-0. I'm going to go with... see, I don't want to say 2-1 either, because I think that's too close for a game we should easily be winning. Because West Ham are struggling. I'm going to go with a 3-1. Our traditional 3-1s over West Ham, even though we beat them 5-1 last time. So Arsenal 3-1 West Ham, that's what I'm going to go with. Then we've got Hull City and Middlesbrough. Let's check the table positionings. Middlesbrough are 19th and Hull are 18th. So that's a big game. Hull, even if Middlesbrough win, Hull are still going to be in that. Hull are still going to be above them, and they're all going to be in the bottom 3 still. But if Hull win, on the other hand, they will go above Swansea. But Swansea will have a game in hand, unfortunately, for Hull. So yeah, that's not good. Let's have a look. 28 goals scored for Hull, but 59 conceded. But then 20 goals and 33. So Hull are going to concede probably, but then again, Middlesbrough don't score. Hull City, they do. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw in that game. There we go. We've just scored there in the game in the background as well. Callum Wilson with his final kick of the game, I believe it was. Yeah. Anyway, the third game is Southampton v Crystal Palace. Again, the table. Southampton, fucking hell, they're 13th. And they were playing Palace. Yeah. So we've got 13th v 16th. Look at the stats again. I mean, Crystal Palace has actually scored more goals, but they've also conceded more. I'm going to go with a 2-1 to Palace, even though Palace are away. Yeah, I know, that's a bit of a weird prediction. We scored. We got another goal there as well. I was quite impressed that we got 2 that quick. I thought we were going to get more. That was Ibe with an Afobe assist. But anyway, the next game is Swansea v Tottenham. To be honest, Swansea, I'm pretty sure they're in the bottom 6, aren't they? They're in the bottom 4, they're 17th. And they've conceded 63. I'm going to go with a 5-1 win for Tottenham, to be honest. I mean, if you look at Tottenham, 57 goals they've scored and only conceded 21. So saying they'll concede to a team that's, only scored... No, they've actually scored 36, so... Yeah, it wouldn't be a surprise, but it would be a surprise for the Tottenham defence. But I'm pretty sure they're still lacking one of their players. I'm not sure. I think they've got an injured defender. Might be wrong though. I know they did have. My mic's falling off my right ear. But then next game's Chelsea v Man City, and obviously this is definitely not going to be shy of goals. If we get a ball draw, I'm going to be highly surprised. Hopefully, like I said in the last video, I want Man City to win, so I am going to predict a. I don't think Man City's defence is good enough to keep a clean sheet, but then again, if Chelsea score, I don't see them losing. And I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I don't want it to be like that. I was going to go 2-1 Man City, but I didn't think they're going to score 2 goals either. And I don't see Chelsea, I can't see keeping a clean sheet, and I can't see them scoring 2 goals, so that it has to be 1-1 unless Chelsea win. Last game then of the night is Liverpool v Bournemouth. And obviously Liverpool have scored many goals. I think they've got the most in the league. 64, yep. And I remember when we was up there was joint roughly most. We've actually got 58, so we're third most. Chelsea got 60, we got 58, Tottenham's got 57. It's usually Man City who will have like 200 more. And Bournemouth, where were they in the league? I'm pretty sure they're top 10, aren't they? No, they're not. They're 14th. Fuck, I thought they was top 10. 14th, 3rd. Liverpool struggle against bottom teams. I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool. That was an easy one to predict, to be honest. But I'm probably going to fuck it up. So that's all that's going to do for the predictions on this particular day, which is the 3rd. Fuck, I'll probably not remember to bring these up, so after tonight, just look at the results, or when this video goes up anyway. I'm recording this Wednesday the 5th, so the results are obviously, by now when you're watching this, is already going to have happened, so you would have known if I got them right or not. Right, how many games are playing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 games are playing, so let's get 6 points if I get each of them right. And then, let's say out of 12, because you can get the score lines as well. That's the only points I get out of 12. I have a feeling I'm only going to get like 3 or something. And that's just going to be 3 of the same results, except the actual scoreline won't be the same. That's going to do it for the video, by the way. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, comment and subscribe. And thank you for watching. See you later, have a nice day.
And here comes the counter-attack. Maloney. Oh, shot on. It's a good goal. They pulled one back now, and they're only one behind now. And there's still plenty of life in this match as they look to...